And so you can see that. So that's like something that has more lasting impact than just a presentation. Because I can do a presentation anytime.
Right.
So I think things that are more, and I also like when I read an essay that it's like, well, when I was reading essays, a student who had said, well, I've already talked to my international programs office, and they think my 3 ideas are good, so when they've already like talked to someone about, they mentioned that they've already spoken to international programs about this. So it's like they're really serious about doing it, that they'll complete it.
Well, unbeknownst to me, I actually did something right, because when I was proposing my program, I mentioned that we had talked about doing something to help the office, which I'm all for anyway, but wow, I had no idea. So that was really kind of cool.
Yeah, so someone reads that, that's my perspective as like something ongoing, and that they've already, like, they've really checked it out, and it's not just like, oh yeah, I think I'll go, I mean, all those presentations that students do are fine, but I think things that, and then you have a legacy, and then it's something for a student too to say, I did this project, and I have it in portfolio, and something I can play with a job. And
well, and for me, as my project has evolved too, it really was a matter of like, this is information I would have liked to have had, and I think that those are always really great projects when it can really be something meaningful to a person that has never gone abroad. That's just my perspective, but it sounds like there is room for a lot of really great other kinds of projects as well. One of the things I do remember, I remember getting an email. BSU does really well with the Gilman, or they have.
Yeah, we've been really successful at getting the Gilman. Like, I think we sent it out to the university just so that they would know. And our director, like, she didn't cue in. It's like, yeah, we were like the top 20 in the United States to get the most Gilman awards. She's like, oh, I just thought you meant Idaho. I'm like, no, we got more than Cornell. Our name was above Cornell, and that doesn't happen very often.
We love that. Well, and
and so we've just been really, I think, because I try to market it, and I always am trying to ask students if they're getting a Pell Grant and things like that.
And how do you find students? Because I know that a lot of people, it really, I think, is just out of the realm of possibility for them to even consider studying abroad, so they don't even ask. So what are some of the things that you do to find students, to let them know at least what's out there?
We do. I mean, I do. It's kind of old-fashioned, but I do a direct mail. I send letters to students about their GPA and kind of let them know, you're qualified. There's financial aid, and that's been a really effective way. But we always try to be in the sub. We have just marketing booths. We have we go to classes because I think we have to go to the students. I mean, because our office isn't that easy to find, so I don't think we can just wait for people. We try to do that. We probably should do more with Gilman, like get, everyone who's getting a Pell Grant, send them an email. And some schools do that, but I tend to just kind of find out on an individual basis.
Yeah, it makes sense.
But we could do more, like find out who's getting a Pell Grant and
well, it's a big job, actually.
Yeah, but
we have a big university. It's all right. No, it was just I'm asking, I guess, because I'm curious, because I think I'm a little bit in the minority where I kind of obviously sought you all out. And now when I talk to people about my experience abroad and how great it was and whatever, I'm finding that some of the things that they're telling me is, I didn't know that was available.